chance to review the game-winning drive from Saturday?
Yeah, I got to review it. Me and Jet watched film yesterday, and then we went over it as a team today.
What'd you think?
It was good. I mean, still think we can take up from everything, but we do what we had to do. We marched down the field. People made plays, and we got the win.
Anything on it? You said, "Oh, I should have done that," or was it how you felt it should have gone?
Yeah, it's pretty much. I mean, the way it should have been executed, but I mean, there's still times, in the pocket I could have just stayed in there and probably hit somebody else that was open rather than just run around and throw it to somebody else that was open. But I mean, everything worked out the way it was supposed.
How did it feel for you mentally? I mean, that was obviously your first time having a direct team in that situation.
Yeah, after it, I mean, it was a good experience. It was fun. Like I said, it's back home in Arizona, so it was a big win for us. But during the drive, I really didn't think much of it. It was just, this is what we got to do. I mean, we're in this position, and we just got to do what we've been doing and do what we were supposed to do.
How much are you in control out there during that situation? How much do you rely on the sidelines?
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
How much are you in actual control out there on the field during those drives? And how much are you looking to the sidelines to get?
I mean, it's still it's basically the exact same during the game. I mean, I look for the sideline for the play or whatever we have working, and then the spike balls if we get a first down, or if we have time to run another play or we get a big gain and spike the ball, run another play.
Then in your mind that you're going to go up there and spike the ball, is that something you see from the sideline?
Yeah, most of the time, I mean, I don't know when we're supposed to spike the ball, but I mean the sidelines are sitting there screaming it out too, so you hear support sort of from both ends.
What do you think that does for your confidence knowing that you were able to come through in that situation?
I mean, it helps a lot, but I mean, I just got to take it one game at a time. Like I said, you can't get too high and you can't get too low. So I mean, that's a big thing. I mean, it's nice to know that when things were on the line, we were able to move the ball and do what we needed to do and put our kicker in position to make the winning field goal. So I mean, that helps a lot. But like I said, I mean, just can't get too high, can't get too low.
On the flea flicker, was Jerry Johnson the one read on that, or was there something else you guys run to?
No, there was two actually. Shaq was going before Jerry, so he was cutting across the whole field, and then Jerry was taking the deep post.
What's the pool like with your dad right now?
I don't know. I haven't even really talked to him about the U of A game yet. I mean, we talked about the ASU win and stuff like that, but we really haven't even got onto the U of A. We haven't talked about it yet. So.
What do you think he's gonna say?
I mean, he's gonna say the same thing every week. Come out balling. So that's pretty much what it comes down to.
Okay.
Is it gonna be weird for you playing against the team that you grew up rooting for?
No, not really. I mean, now that I'm at UCLA, once I committed it, everything that I used to do sort of went to trash. But U of A is a good team, and they've shown it. So we just got to come out ready, be prepared to play a good team.
Got it. And did you hear about what happened last week with Matt Scott?
I heard he got hit, smacked,
Yeah.
and then I heard he got a concussion.
Yeah, he got
was
hit.
He up?
Yeah, he got hit by T.J. McDonald and going into a slide. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
And then got up, went back a couple yards, threw up, and then ASU called a timeout and he kept playing. In that sort of situation where, God forbid, you get put in that kind of scenario, how do you think you would react to that?
To be honest, I'd probably do the same thing. I mean, if I got to throw up, I'm going to throw up and I'm going to get right back in the game. I mean, I'm always going to try to be in the game and help my team out to the best of my abilities. Now, if something is, in life-threatening, position, then I'm going to get off the field. But, if I can help my team anyway and if I can be out there, I'm going to try to be out there.
Got it. And especially with this past summer, there being so many guys going through medical retirements because of concussions.
Yeah.
Is that something that you guys kind of talk about at all, or is it just leave it up to the coaching staff?
Yeah, usually, I mean, we'll put it in the coach's hands. And also, I feel as if it's the player's, responsibility to know when, something's really wrong and when he's still able to play. So, I mean, you can't really let somebody else decide for you, when you're ready or not to go back in the game. I mean, there are doctors for a reason, but you know your body better than anybody. So I think if you know something's really wrong, you get out of the game.
Do you like shootout games like you were in last week?
I mean, I like winning. So I mean, if that's what it comes down to, then let it be. I mean, if we have to do that every game, that's fine. But you know, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, as long as you know, offense has defense backs and defense has offense backs. So I mean, we all play for each other, and like I said, whatever we got to do to win the game, that's what we plan on doing.
Do you look at this game coming up as a non-potential shootout based on the stats and numbers teams put up?
Yeah, it was a shootout last game, but I don't know. You know, I have a lot of confidence in our defense, so you know I always expect them to come out and you know shut down an offense, and you know they've been doing well this season, so I plan on doing it this week.
What about when you look at a team like Arizona who's given up a lot of points this year?
U of A?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you kind of like lick your chops as a quarterback, thinking it could be a big game for us?
I actually don't really look at statistics too much. I usually just try to go off a game film, just sort of get a read for them. I mean, I've seen, you know, when they played Oregon and all that stuff, there was big numbers put up. But like I said, you just got to come out and play every snap like it's your last. So I mean, that's what our plan is every week. We plan on coming out and really not punting, just scoring every time we touch the ball. So we plan on doing that every game.
Has the team been keeping track of Jonathan chasing the rushing record at all?
No. I mean, I know he's like 21 yards away, 22, something like that. So after the game, then I heard it, and I mean, you know, I'm gonna try to handle the ball as much as possible so he can get it. But you know, that's not really something we're looking at. I mean, it's going to be an amazing feeling for Jonathan and this team when he does get the record. But you know, right now we're all looking at the game that's coming up this week, which is U of A.